It's Toto for the Peter Channel Late Night News on this late Friday, July 1st, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins, and I are late at 11 o'clock. News and odds, top story at 10:40 p.m. on this late Friday night. It is in Dhaka, Bangladesh, where armed terrorists have been holding as many as 20 hostages in a cafe and diplomatic zone of Bangladesh's capital for more than 8 hours. Washington, lifting its secrecy that has cloaked one of the United States' most contentious tactics for fighting. U.S. revealed its death toll from airstrikes outside war zones. So, Ohio, Joshua Brown loved his all-electric Tesla Model S, so it be nicknamed Tessie, and he celebrated the autopilot featured and made it impossible for him to cruise highways, making YouTube videos of himself driving hands-free. Attorney General Loretta Lynch identified that she will accept the recommendations of prosecutors and investigators on whether to bring charges against Hillary Clinton over her email use. Governor Jerry Brown had new gun control legislation for California enacted bills that limited magazine capacity to 10 bullets, require background checks for those who purchase any ammunition, and restricted lending of firearms, among other effects. 2 assassinated military commanders died last week in a U.S. airstrike killing the man that the United States oversaw the terror group's 2014 offensive to capture the all-important Iraqi city of Mosul, the Pentagon said Friday. Canberra, Australia. After years of political turmoil, Australians headed to the polls on Saturday with leaders of the nation's major parties that promised to bring a stability to the government that has long been mired in chaos. Austria's highest score on Friday revealed that a runoff election with far-right candidate Norbert Hofer has nearly lost must be repeated. Soldiers patrolling outside the European Commission in Brussels on Wednesday as the candidate has faced external threats as states have responded by working with the larger union. United Nations prospects a peaceful two-state solution in Israel and Palestine increasing remote as long as current trends continue. The Middle East Quartet said in a report on Friday. Issued. A North Carolina law limiting the protection of LGBT people, which took the national debate over transgender rights when it appeared in March. Appears unlikely to see any major revisions during this year's legislature session. Tampa, Florida. Parts of Busch Gardens in September were evacuated and closed off after an orangutan escaped as enclosure. Guess where? Uploaded videos of great ape climbing a tree on Friday. Attleboro, the city's annual Independence Day celebration is day early this year and will be held on Sunday. Brockton, Massachusetts. I-40 State on underground electric fires caused a series of underground explosions in Brockton that blew off 3 metal covers and set fire to a car. It happened at about 3:30 p.m. on Friday. No injuries were reported, but the area around Main Street was evacuated. National Grid cut off power to the area so the fire could be burned itself out. Officials said it could take a day to restore power everywhere. Antarctica's ozone holes are starting to heal. The world's largest commercial airline flight covers more than 8,800 miles, lasts more than 17 hours. That's a dreadful long time in such a foreign country forgot to bring your noise-canceling headphones. To celebrate NASA's Juno mission entering Jupiter orbit on July 4th. Apple has recruited a wide range of artists and contributed new musical market history occasion. Pluto spacecraft gets a new mission. Most people think experimental medical procedures are being done elsewhere, perhaps in countries where laws and less supervision rule. A model of the ADD's engine mosquito 50 times the natural size at the American Museum of Natural History. This photo provided by the American Academy of Dermatology shows a typical presentation of cystic fibrosis that eventually was down in its melanoma as sunscreen doesn't work as always. What to do? Peter Channel News Times, now 10:43. Check it out. New England Insular, see if there's latest reports. If not, moving on to traffic. Oh, let's move it on to traffic. Peter Channel News Time, 10:43. Time now for a traffic and transit report. Let's start off down in Rhode Island and Eastern Connecticut, where it's looking good in highways and byways, the Ocean State and Connecticut, except for a little slow on I-84 westbound side, low around 91 in Hartford, and it's looking good in highways and byways at Connecticut otherwise. But look at this! Route 6 stop and go from Dennis all the way out to the Sagamore Bridge, but and Route 3 in the southbound side is backed up from Plymouth to Sagamore because of the wet weather and the 4th of July travelers. So if you're on Route 6 around that area, try to be patient and allow some extra travel time. Up in Boston vicinity, 93 on the northbound side, little slow on the Stoneham stretch, Mass Market to the eastbound side, little slow just around Route 120 in Weston. I-84 to the eastbound side, so between Route 20 and Mass Pike and Sturbridge. Highways and byways of western Massachusetts are looking good. I-89 and the southbound side, little slow around Warden, New Hampshire on both ends. 93 of both ends, little slow north of Concord up to Canterbury and Tilton, New Hampshire. Main turbine on the southbound side, little slow around 302 around the main turbine up in gray. But how is the ballways in New England now? Looking good. And down in New York City, Long Island Expressway on both ends of the slow around Garden City. And then Long Island Expressway eastbound side, little slow in Queens and the westbound. Slow from Queens all the way out to the midtown Manhattan. If you drive on the northbound side, they little slow around midtown Manhattan and hit Brixton on both ends around Harlem. West Side Highway and west side, little slow around western Manhattan of New York City. And 95 on the southbound side, it is over the Bronx all the way to George Washington Bridge. 95 on the northbound side, little slow around the Bronx all the way up to 295. And the version of the highway, it's a little slow. On the Kabir Rail, it's looking good. Still on S4 Express and minor lanes of traffic and SO5 Express and minor lanes. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Peter Channel News Time is at 10:45 on, not 10:46 on this late Friday night. And it's time now for a weather report. And we got lots of rain here north and around New England. As we take a look at radar, and it shows a line of showers and thunderstorms stretching from off the Boston Harbor, stretching down through the Cape from Provincetown down to Yarmouth, and stretching around Martha's Vineyard and covered in the Maine, Woodsole, and stretching all the way down the eastern tip of Long Island. And also seeing some rain showers around northeastern portions of Massachusetts, around Cape Ann, with little heavy rain showers around Ipswich, Massachusetts, up to Newburyport, and up to Hampton, New Hampshire. And up north, seeing a lines of showers and thunderstorms from Brattleboro, Vermont, covered around Keene, New Hampshire, and stretching and then up to Warren, New Hampshire, and up to Laconia, New Hampshire, and stretching all the way up to Sanford and up into Auburn, Maine, Massachusetts, Auburn, Maine, and then up to Western Maine, and showing us some showers and thunderstorms around Bangor, Maine, around Belfast, around Brooklyn, and on Ellsworth, Maine. And time to see where the storms are going to be going. They're going to be all headed towards the northeast end. We get some additional lines of showers and thunderstorms around Rattled, and also some spotty showers from Huntington, Long Island, stretching headed towards New Haven. So New Haven could be next in this cell. Another line from Alpha, so New London could be next in its cell. And the line of showers and storms from northeastern portions of Pennsylvania up to western New York, so all headed towards the northeast. And also some showers and thunderstorms headed towards north of Queensbury, New York. Alright, how's this weather outlook? Day 1, tonight there'll be a low risk of a few strong severe thunderstorms overnight, especially in the northern Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeastern Massachusetts. But day 2 is 7. Saturday for Tuesday, no hasn't weather expected at the time. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms like Maine before 11 p.m. It is fogging after 1 a.m. west. Most gusts got about 64 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Becoming precipitation 6%. New rain from about 3 to the tough quarter day. Check 7 out about possible thunderstorms. Saturday, south got 83 degrees. West about 7 to 11 miles of gusts at 21 miles an hour. Saturday night, most good skies with a low at 53 degrees. West about 3 to 8 miles an hour. Sunday, the most good skies 81 about 59 degrees. West with about 3 to 8 miles an hour from Independence Day. Mostly Sunday to podcast skies about 85 about 61 degrees with patchy fog after 5 a.m. So we got some 4th of July plans. No worries in the weather department. Fireworks, cookouts, you name it. Tuesday, patchy fog before 7 a.m. west. Mostly sunny to most good skies, many for about 62 degrees. Wednesday, sunny to most good skies, many 87 about 62 degrees. Thursday, mostly sunny to podcast skies, 86 about 66 degrees. Friday, mostly skies, about 87 degrees. Currently in not air, it is a rainy, foggy, misty, and a soupy 72 degrees with a 23 degrees Celsius, humidity 9%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Late Night News, and it's late Friday night, 1st of July, 2069. I hope you have a good night. See you tomorrow morning with a more important